So today I say to you that I am extremely happy to have met you. I am blessed to experience you. And regardless of every single thing everybody says in this house, Koyin is never mad about something. Happy birthday, dear Koyin.
Oh, happy birthday, Koyin. I pray. No, I don't need for me to pray. So don't pray finish.
I pray that every evil eye, every plan of the enemy against you, that God will avert it and keep protecting you in the mighty name of Jesus.
But happy birthday, happy birthday. His fans all over the world are celebrating him, and I joined the rest of you guys to celebrate Koyin. Congratulations to Dede and Faith for winning the Super Commando task. You guys, it was a battle of the fittest. Guys, it was so crazy. Joanna and Dede were stuck, and I was like, what is going on? They spent like 3 minutes on one spot. But guys, let's take it back to the beginning. Of course, usually when the task begins, the first thing they do, they will go and do warm up at the garden, shout fire on. Oh, it's the 10 energy super commando. It is time to move. Fire on, power on. Anyways, after all those hype, they now went to the arena. At the arena, Big Brother told them how the game will be played, and it's just for them to carry these sack bags, go through a tunnel, climb through this pavement, go down from the stairs, and then drop it and shout fire on. So he said the people who do it the fastest, they are going to move to the next round. So he's picking 8 girls and 8 boys, and he gave them 2 minutes each, and then they played, and you guys, the person that did the worst was like 37 seconds. Nobody even did it for 1 minute, so that was really a good game. And then they moved to the next round. So the 8 people that moved to the next round, for this next round, Big Brother said they are going to be playing in pairs. So 2 boys will play against each other, 2 girls will play against each other, and like that. So for them to be paired, they had to pick a card. So people who pick identical card for the guys will play together, and people who pick identical card for the girls will play together. So they went back head on. And the game is for them to put the ball inside the tray, use the rope, and then fit it into this glass cylinder without the tray touching the glass cylinder. So that was what they did. That game was so hard. Like, it looked simple, but it was hard. And he said the people who complete it the fastest is going to move to the final round. So when you finish putting that ball in the cylinder, you're going to go through this obstacle, go through it, and then you get to the end. So yeah, the people who made it to the final round happens to be Dede and Joanna for the girls, and then Faith and Kola for the boys. I was so proud of Kola, I'm not even gonna lie. Kola was paired with Jason, and he beat Jason. Everybody knows that Jason is like the fastest guy in the house, something that everybody was doing for 15 seconds, 14 seconds, 20 seconds. Jason came and he was the first person that played that thing for 12 seconds. It didn't even feel possible to do it in 12 seconds, but Jason did it. And 12 seconds was like the fastest time that anybody could play. So when they moved to the next round and Kola beat Jason to this game, everybody was excited. Even us viewers and the housemates were like, wow, Kola, you did this. So I was so proud of him. Moving on, when they got to the final round, Big Brother told them that what they are supposed to do is to go to this bush part. They are going to see keys. For the guys, they will see bunch of keys with a green key holder, and for the girls, they will see bunch of keys with a red key holder. He also told them that that key is going to open one big box, and inside the big box there's a second key that will open a medium box, and inside the medium box there's a second key that will open the last box, and that last box has a code. That code will now open the final box. So there are different codes there. What you need to do is to identify the right code and then unlock. So they did this. They started searching, and for the girls, Dede was the one that found her key first. She opened up until she got to the part where she will use a code to open the padlock. While this was going on, Faith, he found this key the least. It was the last person for him and Kola had found his keys first, but then Faith went on, and then he just opened. It felt like the second code he tried, just opened his own box, and that was how Faith emerged winner. And then for Dede, she struggled so much there. Joanna came, joined her. They were there struggling with the padlock. At some point, Faith had to start telling them, "Oh, just do it like this. No, put the code like this. No, it's not like that. It's like this." He was helping them out until people that had to tell him, "Faith, stop." And then they battled. Joanna started saying, "Holy Spirit, help me. Holy Spirit, help me." And at that point, I was like, I feel like Joanna is going to win, because once they call Holy Spirit for something, Holy Spirit definitely does this thing. Anyways, to be fair, Dede went there first, even over like 30 to 45 seconds before Joanna. So, Dede did, and then Dede got it right. So, yes, they are the Super Commando man and Super Commando woman. Yay! Yay! So, I don't do like Dede. I'm so happy for them. Everybody did well today. They played really well. They brought their A game. Emisi said she went so far. I was just like, oh my God, wow. Emisi tried so much. She was paired. I think it was against Telma. And beating Telma at our arena game, like, is a big deal. Just the same way it's a big deal to beat Jason. But yes, guys, that's what's up. And after this, Big Brother had announced that Koyin should come to the diary room, and he gave the Koyin balloons. And next thing, he announced that the storeroom was opened and Koyin received his gifts. So let's talk about the birthday celebration. Some of the speeches that really, really shocked me was the one that Dede made, and of course, Jason J.
Koyin is always optimistic. Even when they said the fish thing, everybody's mad, which I don't blame them. I was like, okay, you can call me a rat. I don't give a fuck. And I'm like, oh my God, you're so sweet. And then I did give him a hug that day.
To be honest, I was quite taken aback by how expressive Dede was concerning Koyin. And, the fact that everyone was there right in front of the housemates, everybody, she was just talking about how when she came into the house, because of the type of person she is, she doesn't find it easy to, connect with people. She's always quiet to herself, looking, observing. And she noticed that Koyin was that type of person too. And it turns out that it was Koyin that understood her, and both of them, they understand themselves. And she really, really appreciates him for that. He has been the one person in this house that notices her and comes to her, encourages her. And he talked about how even when Ebuka revealed the whole fish thing on Sunday, he was not mad. He just like, "Oh, if you can even call me anything you want to call me," and he has been there for her. She was just really talking. The housemaid just said, oh, my best friend is my best friend, my bestie is my bestie. I say, now what? Then Jason J, we know that he had always complained about Koyin. He would go to the diary room and mention Koyin's name. But something that he said today in his speech was just talking about how he's never really staying mad at Koyin. That if something happens, he will get angry at Koyin today, but like the very next day or next minute, he's already talking to Koyin. And Koyin also mentioned it in the diary room that he knows that, Jason J has been upset with the whole Kiss and Sultana thing, but he has come around that him and Jason J, they are already talking back. So I can attest to that. He prayed for Koyin. And some other housemates like Big Soso, she prayed better prayer like this for Koyin. Rude Boy had the best things to say. Thelma Lawson talked about how, Koyin is like a brother to her because he reminds her of her brothers. Different people, everybody say, remind me of my brother, Ivata. Pretty much everyone said something nice about Koyin. Then for Kola, to be honest, I like the fact that he didn't try to lie or paint any beautiful picture. He just talked about how he has never really, had a one-on-one conversation with Koyin, but he sees how Koyin is always focused at the arena and how, he dances at the party and everything. So yeah, he wishes him all the very best. You guys, I'm so excited that the housemates celebrated Koyin this way, and the way that Koyin cried, you could tell that, oh my God, this is such a big moment for him. And he always says it. He had told Dede before now as well that on his birthdays he gets really, really emotional, and today was one of those days. And again, he also mentioned how he has never celebrated his birthday before, And in his diary session, he had requested that Big Brother, plays music for him, brings drinks, food, everything. And Big Brother did just that. So the housemates are eating good today. There's small chops, there's drink, there's cake. And, they're making merry. Everybody's just happy. I love the fact that there was no bad blood. So Sultana and Imisi were the only housemates that were missing in the party, but, Sultana came and hugged and said happy birthday and left, but Imisi didn't show up. But then there's no bad blood, no bad energy. Everybody had good things to say about Koyin, and it was so beautiful to see, you guys. So yes, they're celebrating, and I love it for him. So yeah, that's about it. If you've come this far, you're the real MVP. Thank you so much, and until next time, I'm going to see you on the next one. Bye bye.